Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the legendary world of Godzilla, the king of the monsters. From his epic roars to those massive stomps across cities, Godzilla has been a staple in pop culture for decades. We're going to take a look at his origins, his iconic abilities, and how he's influenced not just movies, but music, art, and much more. So, let's start with where it all began. Godzilla first stomped onto the scene in 1954 with the film Gojira. Imagine Japan, still recovering from World War II, grappling with the aftermath of nuclear bombings. That's the vibe the original film gave off. Godzilla was not just a monster. He was a metaphor for the fears and devastation caused by nuclear weapons. As more films came out, we saw a shift in Godzilla's character. He went from being the terrifying beast wreaking havoc to a protector of humanity. This transformation is fascinating because it reflects not just a change in storytelling, but also the changing feelings of society about the atomic bomb and the environment. Now let's talk about what makes Godzilla. Well, Godzilla. He's a massive creature, towering over buildings with his iconic scaly skin and those piercing eyes. His super abilities catch everyone's attention, right? One of the coolest things he can do is shoot this devastating atomic breath, which is just mind-blowing. Plus, let's not forget about his knack for regeneration. This guy can survive freaking anything. And of course, his roar. That legendary sound is not just cool, it makes you feel the power he exudes as soon as he shows up on screen. Now, if we dive into Godzilla's film journey, it's pretty impressive. Starting with the classic Showa era, there were loads of films where he battled other kaiju. Fast forward to the Heisei series, and those special effects went through the roof. They really elevated Godzilla's character with amazing storylines and visuals. Then we have the Millennium series, which played around with the timeline, bringing in various interpretations of Godzilla. And who can forget the more recent films from Legendary Pictures? They gave us a modern-day Godzilla in the MonsterVerse, sharing the screen with characters like King Kong. These flicks emphasize not just the action, but also environmental themes, reminding us of our relationship with nature and the consequences of our actions. Godzilla isn't just confined to the big screen, though. He's made a splash in so many other media forms. You'll find him in comic books, where he squares off against other monsters or goes through some epic adventures. There are tons of video games, too, giving fans the chance to control Godzilla himself. And let's not sleep on the merchandise. From toys to apparel, Godzilla is everywhere. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate Godzilla's cultural impact. He's influenced countless movies and inspired other creatures in pop culture. You can find references in music, art, and even literature. Godzilla has become a symbol of fear, but also of resilience. He paved the way for other monster movies and continues to be a significant figure in the horror genre, blending elements of storytelling that speak to our deepest anxieties and hopes. So, there you have it. Godzilla's legacy isn't just about the monster movies, it's about the journey and the messages he carries. What's your favorite Godzilla moment? Let me know in the comments.